Bang. Alright, what is up, YouTube? This is gonna be the outro for the video. I said I was gonna fucking start doing more than just like single cut monologue rants, and this is one step closer to not doing that. So in this video, we are going to put together the intro and the outro, and for the record, I will be one step closer to doing that. So yeah, last time I talked to y'all, it was like 7 a.m. yesterday on the way to my trip. Now I'm talking to y'all at the end of my trip. Woo, yay. Yeah. I'm amped up on fucking caffeine right now. Had a good ass day. Day 2 with no sleep, which, well, I'm starting to think like no sleep is a fucking superpower. Because like, I swear to God, I'm either sleeping fucking 12 hours a day or I'll just fucking sleep 4. And it's like a whole different way of fucking life. Like, it's just a different style. And if you just get over like a little bit of like grumpiness, I feel like it like fucking is enough to where you can't focus on the existential dread because you're just focused on like, I don't fucking know, like life, you know? Because of this like state of like need, you're not comfortable, you gotta get uncomfortable. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm fucking tweaking out. But I definitely am just better as a tweaker. So let's talk business. Actually, we go in expecting to do 2 photo shoot listings, and we're fucking leaving with 3. My referral guy fucking sent me 1 more. Granted, remember, this is fucking San Antonio, and honestly, the houses are all fucking chopped. Like, but they all need to be sold. So the service has to be done. The commission is still the commission. It's still there. I knew none of these were going to be fucking $300 houses. And I was thinking, right? Like, let me talk this out. Let me see. So, I mean, if you have a $100,000 house and your commission's 2.5, you get $2,500. If your house is $200,000, the commission's 2.5, you get $5K, right? And if it's 150, it's like 37.50 or something like that, right? So like, really, if I list, say, all these houses somewhere in the $150,000 to $200,000 range, like, I could really give a fuck between the difference between 37.5 and 5. Like, obviously, I'm trying to get as much fucking value out of them extracted as possible, but if I can close one every fucking 30 days, that's fucking, I mean, after tax and fucking commission splits and everything, like, that's $2,000 a month, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I can chill on $2,000 a month. I can chill. That's not to say like I want to be chilling on $6,000 a month. I've been saying this. 2 is surviving, 4 is living, but 6 is thriving. That is the fucking, like, the income count. And this is all like post-tax, post-fucking like bullshit, post-expense bullshit, which I feel like in the entrepreneurial sense, like, bro, like $10K a month as in a salary is like the same as fucking $6K with your like self-employed job. When you're talking, like, it's like the difference between pre and post-tax. So honestly, like, when those people are saying they're making $10K a month, it is like the fucking like purchase value equivalent. So like, really, if we sold all 3 of these houses, yeah, dude, the commission would add up to 10, and then post-tax would be 6. So, I mean, the truth was just spoken. Yeah, close all these in 30. I do have to give a slice of the pie to the person who made it happen, the referral man himself. He's gonna get involved in this content eventually, I think. But for now, you know, we're doing this. But anyway, yeah, so like, that was, you know, and what's crazy is this was a span of like 36 hours. Only like 2 or 3 were working. Yeah, I worked on the lease too, which I also need to fucking hit up the landlord, because we executed the fucking seller listing. Agent is no longer fucking contacting me, which means it's basically going through. Like, we've connected, right? I do need to, follow up on her. It's probably my time to do all that because they haven't been hounding me, but like, every 3 to 4 hours, if, not that there's really much to do, but there were a couple times in the last 48 hours where I was hard to reach for a 1 to 2 hour span, which is because I was working. Duh. I don't know how they're able to reach me, but that's because they're working. But the bottom line is they were able to reach me at a bare minimum one time before lunch, one time after, which I think is all you can ask for. I think that's reasonable. I don't know how I'm going to do it when I get to 100K a month, but I'll probably have some fucking people to do it for me or some shit. But anyway, yeah, so fuck yeah. That's business. Got to meet up with some of the boys, just get some fucking dialogue going for the fall setup for my college boys. UT games, hunting season, business here and there. It's been 4 years since I started college, and I started late because of the military. So these were like the guys that were freshmen and 18, 19 at the time. I was 20, a little bit older, a little more older brother status in a sense. Not like a good or bad way or a hierarchical way, that's just how it fucking was. Which for me growing up, even though I was the oldest brother of my family, I was always the like youngest or middle in my friend group. I was always just learning from the older guys. So it was a different experience in college, Not a lot of people get to see like both sides and learn from that. I definitely got to grow as a person. So yeah, really, mapped out relationships. I really got touched by God because I was reintroduced to having a relationship with Jesus in San Marcos. So I think there's like a strong spiritual feeling there. My heart like yearns for San Mo. Like that, my heart is San Mo in a sense, because Houston is like childhood Chase, but childhood Chase is gone. I represent what is left of him, but it's like reverse Anakin Darth Vader in a sense. Like, I can't be fucking little Yoda no more. But this like, you can just tell I'm fucking tweaking now. I'm just fucking like yapping at this point. So yeah, like, I'm kind of just trying to, in my head, y'all can't fucking see this, but I was going through like relationships, career, God, I'm trying to knock off like all the kind of like main sectors of life that I consider are important. And, coming up on that, like goals and stuff, I was able to rehash with another close friend that's in a like grind oriented fucking mindset. But here's the thing, bro. And I love you, dude, but he's like, I'm doing 75 hard. Like, I've started 75 hard. All he's doing is not drinking. So just say you're not drinking. Don't say you're doing 75 hard when, like, you aren't fucking, like, eating only Whole Foods, or you aren't fucking working out twice a day. Like just either fucking do 75 hard. Like, 75 hard is the thing. Either do it or don't. Like, whatever, bro. Like, I went through my phase about a year ago where it was like, dude, I think every person in their 20s, in their early 20s especially, every person in college should experience, especially if you're in the party scene, experience a chapter of, within that chapter, not intoxicated, because you start realizing how much of it, like, bro, there are some people I only have conversations with, and there's a beer in me. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's also like not a lot of substance to that relationship. So I'm glad to see him see that. I'm glad to see him experience that. This trip kicked me back into gear. Getting the lease signed. What the fuck's this truck trying to do? Sending out documents back and forth. Doing a business travel fucking trip, fucking couch surfing, because I even looked, like, the cheapest hotel was going to be like $60, and like, I probably, with the money I like budgeted, accounted for this trip, I probably have $60 left over. And like, would that have been a good investment? I think like maybe when I'm in like the more like expected 6K range, that's like standard, or even the 4K range standard, but it's just easy to cut that out. And then I was able to like fucking eat a lot of sushi this trip. I literally just ate fucking sushi 3 of the times I was here. I lived off of fucking sushi, P. Terry's, and Chick-fil-A, and protein shakes. Yeah, like that's actually not that fucking bad of a diet. But like, dude, I feel like my mind is everywhere right now. Anyway, that pretty much sums up the business trip. Now, you know, tomorrow's August 1st. Assuming my landlord executes the lease that we signed, which I have no reason to believe he won't. That's really the next chapter. And just like that, in Road to Success, you know, fucking 3 listings deep, first completed transaction, crib with my childhood day ones in downtown Heights, reconnected with my friends in Austin and San Marcos, and I also got a firewood deal since the last time I spoke to y'all that will be executing Friday, to where, I mean, straight up, I think I almost did 2K in total like revenue this week from business, which is where like I should be every week. It was cool to see that. It really was. Praise God for me being in the spot. I'm excited to see what these, we'll just say at least for now, these next few months, end of 2025, kind of what I've sectioned off as this chapter of my life. We're going to see where it is, and really, you know, honestly, even put it as a like a prequel preface to 2026, because you just got to always keep moving forward. So that's enough yap. If you actually listen to all this, I hope it could help you somehow. I really just do this because I like to